Many parts of the exhibit I found very exciting, especially those exhibits that had to do with assimilation, melting pot, cultural pluralism. All of those things are definitely affecting Charlotte, Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, and the nation as a whole. We have come a very long way, but yet we still have much further to go.
My daughter is in 6th grade. She started school when they stopped busing kids, and we've seen the school that my children attend change from about 25% free and reduced lunch to over 60% free and reduced lunch. This resegregation, de facto resegregation of schools is a disturbing trend to me, and I hope that Charlotte is going to be able to do something with its public schooling so that public schools don't become ghettoized as they have.
For it to make you uncomfortable is kind of not appreciating the learning experience that provides, not only for ourselves but also for like the children around and even the adults that maybe hadn't had an opportunity to be as exposed either. So it's kind of like the world is traveling to you. So how can that make you uncomfortable?
Probably the ever-growing Latin population. It's just that there seem to be so many of them everywhere when there used to be zero. I don't know the language and not familiar with the customs.
Learning to accept people's different lifestyles and the way of living and the way people choose to live their life, and learning that you can't, you don't have a choice but to be accepting and learn, or you won't be able to function in the community.
At the time I came, I said we'd stay for 1 year, and 13 years later I'm here and love it. We've enjoyed starting a family and raising our children here. I found the city to be filled with a number of opportunities for education, for employment and entrepreneurship, as well as I've enjoyed the many different aspects of art and culture that are offered in Charlotte.
I've always looked at diversity as being black and white. The exhibit really opened up, my mind that it's not just black and white, it's all cultures that have come here. Skin complexion really doesn't matter. It's the idea that we're all can be from different places, and we all have to unite and understand one another in order for us to be successful.
And they need to start learning English. They don't need to.
I think if you go over to their country, you need to learn their language, but if they need to come over here, they need to learn ours.
When I first moved here about 10 years ago, I'd been with a crew. We worked together, got along. During an offhand remark during a lunch break one day, I made the offhand comment that I hadn't been to Mass in probably 8 months, and that it probably wasn't a good thing. One of the guys turned around and looked at me and said, "You're Catholic." I didn't know that. I heard that Catholics were idol-worshipping Satanists. I was kind of amused, but it made me think.
The first step to overcoming cultural differences is to fully understand and embrace your own culture. Once you do that, and you have pride in who you are, you seem to have less problems with other people and what they believe. But a second step to that, I think, is to introduce that into the school system, fully integrate it, like have awareness days around different cultures and different events throughout the city, festivals that honor different people's not only spiritual but cultural beliefs.